And so those of you who are ready, as you are lying on the mat, bringing your attention now to bending your right knee. And as you bend the right knee, hugging the right knee up into your chest, holding on to your right thigh, and stretching as you breathe, pressing the left leg away from your center, noticing where your head and your neck are. Breathing in and breathing out, and just present in this position, breathe. And if it feels good, and what I mean by that, if you can keep your breath really smooth and gentle while you decide to try some of these activities, then you know you're working at the right level. The breath is smooth while we take the left hand to the right thigh, placing the right hand on the mat. We invite that right thigh to move across your body as you inhale and exhale. Looking over the right shoulder, breathing. 1. Breathe. 2. Breathe. 3. Breathe. 4. And breathe. 5. As you inhale and exhale, we invite that right thigh to come back to center. This is where we will choose to take a strap around the ball of that right foot, stretching that right leg out as you inhale and exhale, firming the thighs and holding on with our strap. The left thigh is stretching away from our center. The right thigh is stretching away from our center, and the right knee is as straight as we can keep it. Breathe. 1. Pushing energy away from the heels. Breathe. 2. Extending the toes of both feet. Breathe. 3. Firming the buttock on the left hip. Breathe. 4. Pressing the left heel into the mat. And breathe. 5. And then from this position, taking both straps into the right hand, breathing, allowing that right thigh very strong and straight to move to the right side. The left hand is on the left hip, and we reach that right thigh away from your center, looking over the left shoulder. For many of us, we feel a stretch through the inner thigh. Breathe. 1. Some of you will firm the buttock muscles. Breathe. 2. There are some rotator muscles in your hips. Breathe. 3. That we are strengthening as you're lengthening the inner thigh muscles. Breathe. 4. This is an important practice, teaching the body. Breathe. 5. How to be strong and yet at the same time mobile. Keep breathing as you inhale and exhale. The right thigh comes back to center. Inhale and exhale. And if you are feeling comfortable, we switch the hands. The left hand holds on to both straps now. Keep breathing. We focus our attention on keeping the hips level, even on the mat. But with the hips level, you might choose to invite the right thigh to cross over to the left just a little bit, breathing. To notice what that feels like. There's a change, a stretch in the thigh. Breathe. Now, some of you are going to allow that right hip to come off the mat as the right thigh crosses as far over to the left as you can. Breathe. 1. So it never matters how much we do. Breathe. 2. Some of you will make a muscle through that left thigh. Breathe. 3. Feel how the rib cage is affected. Breathe. 4. You're massaging the internal organs with this gentle twist and combined with the breath. Breathe. 5. So now we keep breathing. As you're breathing, you move that right thigh back to center. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to go and work. Do a little extra effort, teaching our body To keep calm, let's lift our head and our shoulders, reaching the hands to the strap, lifting, breathe 2. Firming the left thigh, breathe 3. We're teaching our body to stay calm. Breathe 4 in the midst of some chaos. Breathe 5 where you work a little harder and you work to keep the breath smooth and calm, the nervous system calm. Slowly lower your head and shoulders as you breathe. We're going to remove the strap from that right foot and breathe. Notice the right leg is still up in the air. Breathe. Straighten that right leg out onto the mat. Firm the right buttock as we hug now the left knee into your chest. Repeating the stretch on the left side, shoulders back and down. Push the right leg away from you. Breathe 1. Feel the sensation of stretch to the left gluteal buttock area. Breathe 2. Firm the right buttock. Breathe 3. And press the right heel away from your center. Breathe 4. Make a muscle. Firm the right buttock and firm the right thigh. Breathe 5. And now the right hand holds on to the left thigh. The left hand rests on the mat as you inhale and exhale. And if it honors you, we allow that right thigh to cross the midline. Crossing the midline, we might look over the left shoulder. Breathe 1. But guess what? We're still firming the right thigh. Breathe 2 as you feel the sensation of rotation. Breathe 3, stretching through that left hip, maybe the side waist. Breathe 4, just notice where you are. And breathe 5, and when you're ready, inhaling and exhaling, allow that left side to come back. Inhale and exhale, slowly releasing. And if you're ready, we'll breathe slowly. We begin to straighten that left leg out, and we take a strap around the ball of that left foot. In this position, we're going to try to straighten the left thigh as straight as it'll go through the knee. Dorsiflex that left ankle. Straightening the right thigh also and pressing the right heel away from your center. Pressing the right thigh into the mat, we invite the left thigh, keeping it as straight as possible, inviting it up into your center. Breathe 1. Drawing the shoulders back and down. Breathe 2. Firming, making a muscle through the thighs. Breathe 3. Shoulders moving down to your pelvis. Breathe 4. Keeping the breath so smooth, so rhythmic. And 5. And then when you're ready, taking both straps into the left hand. My right hand will come to rest on my right hip to help give my body feedback, keeping my hips level on the mat. Firm. That right thigh is pressing away from center. Breathe. That left thigh begins to move out to the left side to feel a stretch to the left inner thigh. At this time, keeping your hips level on the mat. Firm the buttocks. Firm the thighs. Breathe 1. You might choose to look over the right shoulder. Breathe 2, really feeling the sensation of this stretch. Breathe 3, there's so much to focus on. Breathe 4. And breathe 5. And from this position, as you inhale and exhale, we gently allow the left thigh to come back. Keep breathing smoothly. Back to center, inhaling and exhaling, still energetic through the heels. We switch hands with the strap, we hold. And to begin this particular stretch, we will keep breathing. We will keep the hips level as the left thigh begins to cross over to the right side. Notice what this feels like as the hips are both level on the mat. There's just a gentle stretch and the knees are straight. And then when you're ready, we allow the left hip to come off the mat and the left thigh goes crossing over to the right. We're holding on with the right hand. And we look over the left shoulder and breathe 1. Just listen carefully. Breathe 2. Energy pressing away from our heels. Breathe 3. We're making a muscle through the front of the ankle. Breathe 4. By dorsiflexing the ankle. And breathe 5. As you inhale and exhale, now we invite that left thigh back to center. Inhaling and exhaling, hold steady. We take our strap, if it's honorable to you, and we begin to climb up the strap, lifting our head and our shoulders, using our abdominal muscles. Breathe 1. This is a great place to push the right heel into the mat. 5. Breathe 2. Infirming the thighs. Breathe 3. Even the left and the right thigh. Breathe 4. Dorsiflexing. Breathe through the ankles, both of them. Breathe 5. And then slowly lowering that head and the shoulders down. And breathe. And at this time, as we're breathing, we release the strap from that left foot. Breathe. Breathe. And now those of you who are ready, we're going to take the right leg and cross it over the left thigh. Squeeze the thighs together. Breathe and then slowly drop both thighs towards the left, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Breathe 1. This is a great place to feel a stretch to your hip. Breathe 2. Lengthening through your spine. Perfect opportunity. Some of you will firm the inner thighs. Breathe 3. Squeezing the inner thighs. Breathe 4. And breathe 5. Now keep the breath moving as you inhale. Bring the thighs to center. Exhale, uncross the right thigh and then recross. Left thigh crosses over the right thigh. Squeeze the thighs together. And drop the thighs over to the right side, looking over the left shoulder. Firm the thighs. Breathe 1. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe 2. Looking over the left shoulder. Breathe 3. Breathe 4. And breathe 5. Very gently bringing your thighs back to center as you inhale and exhale. Uncrossing the left thigh as you're breathing. Left foot comes onto the mat. Breathe very slowly and aware. Knees are bent, feet on the mat as you inhale and exhale.